Start streaming. Okay. We are live. Jameson tweet. Uh, what is this episode? Week 6, a little week 6 recap, like a small one, and last night's game. Sounds Gucci. And then, you think both series are done by next week? So we can talk about World Series predictions and then trade deadline, NFL? Because I feel like World Series prediction is going to take 2 seconds. We all say who's going to win, right? I mean, obviously. Danny just texted the group chat. My guy didn't mute Discord notifications. My bad. Cat. Yeah, I'm a fiend right now for Valorant. I don't know why I hate all of you for getting me back into it. I was doing so well without it. It's all good. Means I can stream again. It's all good. I made Plat 3, Rick. I hit Plat 3, Rick. No, but he was like, yo. Yeah. I know, man. Good. They're all right. They're fine. It was just a bad game from them. They're usually good. Yeah, I know. I think it was the other Rick he was talking about. All right. Yeah, you're good whenever you want to start, by the way. That's Battle of the Unks. Taylor, Joe Flacco is putting 350 yards on your dome piece. The Vikings put up 21. Yeah. He's a consistent. Arthur Smith. Please, no. Oh, Steelers have a rough schedule. Holy shit. Did did you did you mean the Bengals game with Burrow back? You said Bengals game with Lamar back. You said Bengals game with Lamar back. I was just clarifying. Oh shit.
All pros, like, who have barely played all year. And, like, that's a lot of all pros. Teams are lucky to get one sometimes, right? Like, and you got 5 of them on your team, and they've barely played any snaps.
Yo,
Like,
This
yo,
Ravens
give me
team is
1 second real
also
quick.
so close to being 3-3 because you have that Monday night game week 1 against the
that was a
Bills,
banger.
where they lost by 1, and then you got the Lions game where they kind of threw it away at the end.
Mhm.
So this kind of Ravens team could be 3-3 right now, getting Lamar back. Obviously, they're not; they're 1-5, but this isn't as bad of a football team as their record shows. Like it's still a good football team.
My bad, chat. I fucked up. That's my fault. Just want to say that. We talked about how Rick and Jim were talking about how like if Lamar comes back, the Ravens could take the division away from the Steelers. That's basically what happened. Because Steelers is shit, their defense is shit, but their offense is better. Cool. I didn't have audio from you guys on the stream.
Oh no.
No, it's good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
All right, we're all good. All good. All good. All good.
We're good. We're
But
good.
yeah, Jamar Chase showed Jamar Chase of old.
Chase Brown had the game of the year.
Chase Brown had finally a good game. I finally got a fantasy notification from him. It was wonderful.
I think it's my first sleeper notification I got from Chase Brown all year.
Yeah, and I got 2 of them.
He went for 100. He went for 100
yard run. Yeah. And then again, obviously, just Joe Flacco played great.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar.
Yo,
Chase,
shout out
Jamar Chase again.
Shout out Pat, bro.
Yeah, Pat Fryermuth.
That guy was playing like Gronk out there.
Hopefully you guys played him in fantasy this week. I sure don't even have him on my team. But
I don't think I drafted him one time.
Any rosters.
I mean, he could be in some deeper leagues. So hopefully, if you are in a deeper league, you got him. But
yeah.
Should we move on?
He's got 47 yards on the season or 48 yards.
Move on to the good old trade deadline. What we think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can. I'll pull up the doc. Is it a sheet or a doc? It's a sheet, right?
This out.
I didn't either.
Fill this out,
I didn't
I'll
either.
talk as we go. Yeah, I'll talk as we go.
All right, guys. What you're looking at right now is every potential or who we think is going to get traded. The current team on the left, position on the left, and in the middle, obviously, is where we expect him to go. Obviously, we didn't fill it out, but we'll talk as we go. Ricky, if you want to start, since you are,
yeah,
I'm gonna look as we go.
I guess we can. You just want to go by player.
So
yeah, we'll just go.
I was thinking we name every player, and then like certain like key players we're talking about, like Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jacoby Myers. Those are like the big names. Like I think those are the biggest wide receiver names this trade deadline.
Okay, so you want me to read off my destination for every player and then kind of go from there?
Yeah, so for wide receivers, we think that are going to be traded or staying are Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jacoby Myers, Alden Lazard, D-Hop, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Calvin Ridley. And then...
Yeah, so I got Garrett Wilson staying with the Jets. They kind of just gave him a new contract, so I think that's going to be pretty difficult for them to move. I do have a splash move. The Patriots going to get Chris Olave from the Saints.
I think the whole world that thinks that the Chris Olave is going to the Patriots. I think because I think it. Danny thinks it.
Danny has the Giants. No,
he's the Patriots.
Jacoby Myers, I think he goes to Pittsburgh. They've been kind of like rumored to be interested in him. Feels like all summer ever since they traded George Pickens. Allen Lazard, I don't think he goes anywhere. I don't think.
Yeah.
He's like great enough for someone to go out and actively look for him. DeAndre Hopkins.
Somebody's looking for like a wide receiver 3, but I don't feel like a lot of teams are a wide receiver 3 away from getting into that upper echelon of the teams that we see, in my opinion.
Yeah, so DeAndre Hopkins, I think he stays with the Ravens. I think they're going to give it their best shot to try to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be selling.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk, I actually had him going to the Niners with the amount of wide receivers they have on their injury report. Zay Jones, I have going back to Jacksonville, kind of help out Trevor Lawrence a bit. Giants, I have keeping Wan'Dale. As an Eagles fan, I hope they trade him because that guy is a lot better than a lot of people.
That show, yeah.
I think he's a lot better than people get credit for. And I am very I'm a little biased because he did play at Nebraska for 2 years, and we just did not use him correctly. But I'm so glad to see him succeeding kind of where he's at right now. And yeah, he's fun to watch in that offense too. Like that Giants offense all of a sudden is kind of like, oh, it's kind of fun to watch some of these guys play.
And then Calvin Ridley on the Titans, I have him staying, which it looks like we all do. I just think they need a veteran.
There's just no way they'd get rid of their only veteran wide receiver.
Yeah. Any other wide receivers you guys kind of want to talk about?
I kind of want to say I think Kirk could possibly be a fit for the Steelers other than Jacoby Myers. Like if they weren't able to get Jacoby Myers, he goes elsewhere, or he does end up staying because the Steelers really do need wide receiver help, and I don't think Christian Kirk would be all that bad. Obviously, he's not gonna come in and exactly change everything, but definitely a speedster guy who could hopefully play with Metcalf pretty well.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I agree. I would, as a Patriots fan, I would love a Olave in my jersey. I'm just saying, we have like all these
No,
really good,
I don't want to see another good Patriots team, man. Like I saw it enough growing up, man.
dude. Other than that, like our receiver room is kind of over the place. I don't think we have a really solidified one. If you really watch, it looks like Booty this year, which is pretty nice to see because I like the guy. I liked him for a while. It's just that he hasn't had a quarterback to really give him the ball. But it seems that way this year. Everyone thought it was gonna be Diggs, but Diggs is really that X guy, the slot guy, which I kind of like. Kind of gives him the ball more. But yeah, I kind of like it if Chris Olave comes over. Other than that,
Yeah, Chris Olave
another
gets in there. You got Booty, Olave, and Diggs
and
with that running
Diggs
back. Those running backs you have who can catch passes out of the backfield pretty well. Like
and fumble out of the backfield, but it's okay.
one of them doesn't. He just doesn't get to play as much.
Yeah. Anyway,
As for running backs that are available potentially at the deadline, we had Brees Hall, Alvin Kamara, Jerome Ford, Devin Singletary, and Jalen Wright. Starting off with the kind of biggest name on the list, Brees Hall. I don't think he gets moved. I like X's pick of the Chiefs. If they do move him, I think that's where he goes. But ultimately, I don't think they'll move him.
that's the Chiefs. I personally, I think that's the Chiefs' biggest struggle right now is their run game. And if they,
100%.
if
They can't run the ball.
I hate to say it, but if they make that splash, they're going to be a contender all over again. It's just going to be the same story all over again.
I
They make
agree.
that splash.
Yeah.
I agree.
Keep
So
Brees Hall away from there, please.
that's why I think they would try to swing at it.
What do you think the kind of trade would be there? Like the Chiefs give up what, a third for Brees Hall?
A third in Pacheco.
There's no way they do both.
I don't think the Jets would have much interest in Pacheco unless they plan on re-signing him, just because he's a free agent.
Give him Damian Williams, bro. That guy's not in the league anymore.
Patrick
But-
Mahomes for Brees Hall straight up third.
Alvin Kamara.
I do think the Jets are
Days.
sellers, though. That guy literally came out and
They have to be sellers.
They will. They will.
That-
They're like 0-6.
that guy literally came out and said if he goes anywhere but the Saints after the trade deadline, he's sipping pina coladas, which basically means he's done.
Yeah.
He's not going
I don't-
anywhere.
Even before that, I don't think he would go anywhere. He just seems like a very like Demario Davis type of guy where he just kind of stays there his whole career.
Mhm.
Hasn't Cam Jordan been there forever too? Am I
Cam
tripping?
Jordan's been there forever. Yeah.
Jerome Ford.
We all have the
I
Chargers.
don't know
Yeah,
about J-Mo,
Chargers.
but yeah,
Yeah,
we all have
yeah.
the Chargers. With Najee out, Hampton out, they need someone to help hold down the fort.
We don't like Vidal or how you say his name? Vidal?
I like him.
Vita Blue,
but
that guy? No.
I
he's
don't
on the
like Hassan
Cowboys.
Haskins, and you need more. So
Yeah.
Bring back Danny Woodhead.
Devin Singletary,
Real.
I had going to the Patriots. With the Antonio Gibson injury, their running back room is now pretty thin. So I know X is super not a fan of this, but
I never liked him, but I can see it. He's my guy. If the Chiefs don't get Brees, that's who I think they would go snag. That's my guy. That's why I put the Chiefs there. I can see the Patriots coming to get him too.
Yeah, I mean,
They just need
literally just don't need him anymore. They got
Yeah.
Tracy and
Scatterboo.
like,
They don't need him.
no, they got
And
two young
then-
guys.
lastly, Jalen Wright, former second round
he
pick
stays.
from the Dolphins last year out of Tennessee. We all agree he stays in Miami to kind of be
Yeah.
the third string to A-Chain.
Yeah.
Liked him a lot coming out. Disappointing how he's kind of turned out in the NFL. As for quarterbacks, we have Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Kirk Cousins. Does anyone think that a quarterback gets moved at the deadline?
I think the Colts might try to make a move for one of those two, just in case Daniel Jones gets hurt. And with AR having an orbital fracture now, like I don't think they want to put all that on a rookie Riley Leonard, fifth or sixth round pick. from Notre Dame.
Guy sucks.
Maybe.
I could see him going, or at least trying to, especially with the way Dart's playing. Like, you don't need Jackson Dart, Winston, and Russell Wilson if you can get a little value out of one of those, Wilson
Yeah.
or Jameis. I think
I think it'd
you
be
could probably go
Jameis
for it.
to move, not Russ though.
Yeah.
But one of those going to move
That's
would
what I
be
meant.
Jameis. And there's no other quarterback other than Michael
Low-key,
Penix.
Jameis on the Colts could be fun. I mean, I love Danny Dimes. I hope he stays healthy, but it's the NFL. Crazy things happen, and I just don't think with the season they're having right now, like they would want to trust a rookie. And I think they're done with AR. As much as I hate to say it, I think the Colts are just done with him, and like they would do anything to have him never take another snap unless it's 60-0.
Does anyone think any offensive linemen get moved?
I think Barrett Tucker.
Thinks Barrett Tucker goes to the Bucks.
They need O-line help. That's the one thing.
Yes,
Like
they do.
that's a big thing. Baker's in trouble every single week. He just like did some magic shit last week to get that first down. But other than that, they need O-line. I think Barrett Tucker would be a really good fit there, and I think the Jets are going to sell. So I think the Jets are going to be one of the biggest sellers, and I can see it happening. I don't know for who, but I think Barrett Tucker would be really good in a Bucs uniform.
I don't think Evan Neal gets moved just for the fact that, like, I think
They have a young
I haven't
quarterback.
watched a lot of Giants, but yeah, they have a young quarterback. Like, you need somebody who
Opposite of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, you just can't pull a Joe Burrow or a Andrew Luck type of situation.
Well, the more type of thing is like they have a like a Luminor who could also play right tackle. Who I think might start at right tackle for them.
Yeah.
And like Evan Neal's been pretty disappointing. So yeah, Evan Neal doesn't even start for them. He's at this point a depth. Yeah, he's a depth guard.
Oh.
He's listed as their third string right guard. So I think he's more likely to get moved than Vera Tucker, just because I agree with X that that the Jets will be sellers, but in my opinion, Vera Tucker with his age and the Jets kind of cap situation, they can afford to pay him, and he's young enough where like by the time they'll be good, he's still going to be a contributing player for them, especially if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
I could see Will Hernandez going to the Bucks. He's a pretty decent guard. He's a veteran, so I could see him going. Maybe Evan Neal. I think most likely Evan Neal just goes somewhere new in the offseason in free agency, or either this year or next year, whenever he's a free agent, and tries to revitalize his career. As for defensive line, you guys still here?
Oh, another name I wanted to add to the wide receivers, Rashid Shaheed. I think that guy could moved also, but
yeah,
somebody who needs a deep ball guy.
Patriots. Anyway.
As for defensive linemen that we have kind of on the block potentially, some of these are just guys that are in the expiring year of their contract. But reading down the list, Trey Hendrickson, Khalil Mack, Jalen Phillips, Kayvon Thibodeau, Calais Campbell, Kwity Paye, Joseph Osai, Derek Barnett, Matthew Judon, Arnold Ebiketie, Bradley Chubb, McDonald, and Jermaine Johnson.
I think that Hendricks, as much as I think everybody kind of agrees, the Niners, they just need somebody who can be healthy, and the Bengals clearly don't want to pay him. I just think it's a good fit. I don't know about the Eagles. I know they're probably in talks, or could be in talks, but I just feel like their D line's just so stout, so good, and it's just like
our edge has been atrocious this year.
I haven't watched a whole lot of Eagles.
So bad. To the point where like our interior D line can't get pressure because the edges are getting so little pressure
that you don't have to double any of the, and they're not getting anyone. They're just doubling on the inside.
Yeah, they're just throwing 3 bodies at Jalen Carter, who's playing hurt and already not having a great year. But as for defensive linemen, I think get moved. I think Trey Hendrickson goes to the 49ers. I agree with JMO. I think Calais Campbell goes back to the Ravens to kind of help out their injured, especially in the interior D line. Losing Metabweke for the year hurts a lot. Kwity Paye, I know JMO had him getting moved. I don't see it, especially with you guys being contenders.
So I think the only reason we move him is to go get a DB or a linebacker, and that's why I put Ravens or Falcons, because I
Okay.
think we maybe try to go get a DB, and
I like that.
that he's just part of the package.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of my thoughts on it, because the edge rush already isn't like super phenomenal, like even when Pay is playing, but I just think they really need DB help, and if they want it, they're probably gonna have to give up Kwity Paye because Latu's not gonna go anywhere. Like, and we're on our like 7th-string corner, and we get to face Lad McConkey in the frickin' Chargers this week. So I'm
Excuse me.
so excited to watch Justin Herbert throw for 500 yards against us. But there's my little rant.
I have Arnold Ebiketie, former Penn State edge rusher, going to the Eagles. I think the Eagles get one of Trey Hendrickson, Arnold Ebiketie, Will McDonald, or Jermaine Johnson. The reason I think there's a chance we get either of the two Jets ones is because their former GM is back to being an assistant for Howie Roseman, which was the position he had before leaving for the Jets GM job. So he's pretty familiar with both of those guys. So I think there's a chance that we could go after them. But ultimately, I had us getting Arnold Ebiketie, and then I had Will McDonald getting traded to Dallas to
Oh yeah, I
be
forgot.
the Michael Parsons replacement.
I forgot Rick is a Pats fan. He's a big Pats. Gamer Rick's a big
Shout
Pats
out
guy.
Rick. Shout out Gamer Rick.
He also texted me. He's like, I don't know how you guys know so much about this stuff. I'm like, well,
That's why we do it.
yeah, it is why we do it.
Anything else
Yeah.
we want to talk about with the edge rushers?
I can see. What you say? What did you talk about? I'm sorry, I was typing. What did you say about Will McDonald?
I think either Will McDonald or Jermaine Johnson could get traded to Philly, just with
Yeah, I agree.
Joe Douglas's history with the Jets and drafting both of them.
Yeah.
And being back under Howie.
Yeah.
And then I think Will
That's what I was thinking.
McDonald in this world, assuming the Eagles get Ebiketie, Will McDonald goes to the Cowboys to be the Micah Parsons replacement.
That's disgusting, by the way.
I
It's
also
not.
kinda
It's
have
not
another thing
Micah. It's not Micah, but it's still Will McDonald.
Yeah.
That guy was like
that's a really good replacement.
that guy was top 3 in sacks last year, right, or something like that. Top
Yeah,
1,
something like that.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Something I want to just bring up real quick. I also think that if the Colts do trade Pay, there's also a world where it's like pay a third maybe for Phillips from the Dolphins, just to maybe
Jalen
get a little.
Phillips, yeah,
Maybe
that
just
guy's
to
really
get a
good
little bit of
too.
an upgrade there. Like I really like Jalen Phillips, and I could also like.
That whole list
I
is
know
just
I'm
really
talking
good
about
at
it a
football.
lot. Yeah, that whole list is just so good at football.
Yeah,
But I think there's just so many places that the Colts could trade Kwity Paye, and it's just like, do you go get a DB? Do you go try to, do you throw in a pick and go get a slightly better edge rusher? Like, I think they're out on Hendrickson. Like, there's just no way we get him because just there's too many better teams involved who can give up more stuff.
yeah.
But I would really like to see Phillips on the Colts.
Looking at Will McDonald's stats, so he wasn't top 5 in sacks last year. At least I highly doubt it with how many he had. But he did have a bit of a breakout season with 10.5.
He was
and
up there
also had
like
11
halfway through the season. I
TFLs.
must have just saw
So
something.
no, you're it
Yeah, no,
just
he definitely
going
had a
back and
lot.
talking about him.
Yeah,
He's a pretty good edge rusher in his 3rd year. Going into a contract year, but definitely someone that could just continue to develop into kind of one of the premier edge rushers in the league.
I mean, you can see
Um,
like whoever gets Trey Henderson is just gonna be a winner instantly. Like that guy plays
Yeah.
ball and plays ball well. I think anyone that lists, they get that player that they're traded, that team's gonna improve greatly.
Yeah.
Only person I really like, I don't know, Calais Campbell, who's getting like end of his career. So
Yeah, I mean, he's still pretty good.
yeah, he's still very good, but end of his career, he's just not gonna. I don't know.
Yeah,
You want to
it's
take the
not a guy that
chance.
you're trading for beyond like
Like
this year.
if you were to get traded, I think it would be a team that wants to win this year. Like you can't just, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You
So
can't
before
you
we
can't trade
go
for
on,
him and then not win.
quick question: we didn't talk about tight ends at all because I don't think there's a lot. But
Um,
do we think maybe with the Browns having the season they're
I was
having,
saying
they
David
try to?
Njoku.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ninjoku. Do they maybe try to move him somewhere?
Yeah, the
Like maybe
Chargers.
to like the
I'm
Chargers,
joking. I'm
Bills,
joking.
even maybe.
I don't think the Bills would
I
entertain
don't think
him.
the Bills. Yeah.
Not with
Um,
Dawson Knox and Kincaid.
weird name,
Maybe the
but
Chargers.
Austin Hooper on the Patriots. We don't really use him that much. It's all Hunter Henry.
A Hunter Henry, David Njoku combo would be
I'm not saying that the
insane.
Patriots should go after David Njoku. I'm saying Austin Hooper should be on the trade block also. Get
Oh
something,
yeah,
some kind of value. Probably Brock
Mark
Bowers. He probably
Andrews
goes to
even
the
maybe.
Patriots. Mark Andrews to the Chargers makes a lot of sense also.
Yeah,
Probably Brock Bowers. I mean, Myers having an
I
insane
don't think
season
they'd
over
move
it. No,
him.
I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. It was all
Uh, just want to throw a team out there for the David Njoku, I guess, sweepstakes.
Steelers.
I was gonna say Philly. Um,
Oh, here we
the
go.
reason
No, I'm
is
joking. I'm
no,
joking.
you
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No,
yeah.
that's actually like pretty with Zach
Yeah,
Ertz
yeah,
or
yeah,
not
yeah.
Zach Ertz, Dallas
Goddard.
Goddard. Like
Goddard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to run the ball. We only have one tight end that can run block well. The O line's banged up and hasn't been able to run block as
And
well this
Joku's
year.
very good at run
Block in
blocking.
general. He's a very good run blocker, as is Goddard. So I wouldn't be shocked. I don't expect it to happen, but if I had to list 5 teams that I think he goes to, I think the Eagles are probably like third or fourth on that list of
especially
like
because
just
like
keep an eye out.
you were talking to me yesterday. I don't know if X was in the call, but like you guys are running out of 12 and 13 a lot, and like you can't
It,
afford to have especially with
yeah.
how banged up the O line is. A lot. I think your entire O line is playing hurt. Like maybe from the outside of Jurgens, I don't know his full health,
Mulata's
but
healthy, but like he had so basically the two that are hurt are like Jurgens is a little hurt. He has like something small going on. Landon Dickerson's in bubble wrap. He tore his meniscus in preseason and miraculously didn't miss a game. He's also dealing with a lower back issue that has hurt him a lot. And with Dickerson not playing as well, Mulata has had to help him more, which makes Mulata look worse. And then it's just like Steen isn't as good as Mekhi Becton was last year, I think, which I think is affecting the run game. But getting David Njoku would definitely help. It wouldn't fix all issues, but it
it would solve
wouldn't.
some. It would
Yeah,
solve some.
it would help with like outside runs with Barkley or like an option play with Jalen or like whatever. But just
Or even
getting
like
an
the
extra
Lamb
blocker,
plays, because like you would
yeah.
trust Njoku to, because you don't want.
Because when I say Grant Calcaterra is a absolute liability in the run game, I mean
He
i-
is.
it's it's actually pathetic. Like if I showed you some clips of him trying to run block, like JMO, you used to be a high
This is
school
like,
football
yeah.
coach. I think there's tight ends on your high school football team that give better effort. Like
So you're saying any one
it
of us three go out and
it
give better effort than this guy does in the run
dude,
blocking game?
it's abysmal. Like he just like tries to shoulder check people as a tight end. Against a linebacker or a safety, he just tries to shoulder check them.
Yeah, I can't do that at
Um
this level.
it's it's so bad. He's a good like pass catching tight end. Um but unfortunately, especially in our offense, you need to be good at both. You, to be able to be on the field and be effective and not be a complete liability, you have to be able to do both. Um, Another tight end that maybe gets moved is Pat Fryermuth.
You
We
think they would
kind of
move on from him?
so they traded for Johnny Smith. They
Yeah,
drafted Darnell Washington
that's
last
true.
year, who's getting more snaps than Fryermuth. So already Fryermuth is the third tight end in that offense. He's a big contract that would only benefit them getting off the books of. So, yeah, I mean, I don't expect him to be moved, but if we're talking about tight ends that could
Hypotheticals, yeah.
like hypothetical tight end trades, I'd I'd keep my eye on Pat Fryermuth for maybe like LA or kind of wherever.
Ray McBride, yeah.
All right, real quick before we go to the deep or the linebackers. Over under. What's the over under number for how many trades happen?
6.
6.
I don't
Under.
know. Over.
My line would have been. I was gonna say like 8.5.
That's too
I
much.
mean, I'll take the under.
Yeah.
That's too much. It's gonna be 7.
You're right. It's not the MLB. These guys
If
don't
I've
trade.
learned anything about the NFL trade deadline, like you always think that like a bunch of players are going to get moved, and then just like no one gets moved.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the NBA trade line or trade deadline. Like
Everything
gets
just happens in the off season.
Baseball's
It gets
literally the
hyped
best.
up,
All right, heard. That's
and
all I'm hearing.
then
That's all I'm hearing. Baseball's just the best.
even baseball has had some underwhelming trade deadlines in the past. I mean,
Yeah.
this year was pretty good, but,
Especially when you're a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
like
Shout out Dustin and May.
I
And Steven Matz.
ultimately, if I had to put a number on how many trades happen,
I say 3. Chris Olave to the Patriots. Trey Hendrickson's going somewhere. And we haven't talked about him
I think
yet.
the Colts make a trade. I think the Colts really do make a trade. I'm not sure if they do, but I really do think they make at least one move.
We haven't talked about him yet, but I think Rick Woolen is gone from Seattle.
I think so too.
That's my 3.
yeah, I mean, well, I think it might be like 4 or 5, but it's just not. I don't know. I get hyped for the NFL trade deadline, but just not as hype as I used to, just because.
It feels so hard to come in and like learn. Like I feel like that's the thing with the NFL. Like it's probably just so hard to come in and try and learn that system right away. And if you trade a bunch of assets for this one guy, so like for Trey Henderson example, like okay, maybe not him because defense is a little easier, but like Chris Olave, right? Like he's gonna have to come in and learn a whole new offense, and like that takes time. He's gonna have to learn all this new language. And
Dirk Mays is going to toss him up the ball, bro.
Yeah. Hear language that he's heard before, but it means something else. But in baseball news, Brian Wu is indeed warming up in the bullpen. I just wanted to say that. Now we can move on to linebackers.
Isn't it 1-1?
It's 1-1, bottom 5.
Does anyone think a linebacker gets moved?
No.
All right, on to DBs. I have Tariq Woolen going to the Eagles. Call me biased. We've been rumored for him.
I could see it.
This might just be wishful thinking. But I want one of either Rick Woolen or Roger McCreary. I can't, and I repeat, I cannot watch Adoree Jackson play for my football team again. And
I might have to mute the group chat if I see Adoree Jackson come out there
I
one more time.
am so grateful that Quinyon Mitchell is healthy so that I don't have to watch Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo try to guard Justin Jefferson. I probably would have shut the game off in the first quarter.
This might be crazy. This might be something crazy. I think Rick Woolen goes to the Dolphins.
In the A-Chain trade that's rumored?
For A-Chain.
I would hate
Seattle doesn't need another running back.
I know.
No, but like that is a rumor.
It's a huge rumor. It's going around everywhere, and I like it. They got rid of Jalen Ramsey. Dolphins had Jalen Ramsey, right? They got rid of him.
I like it for the Dolphins.
And their
Seattle, it makes
defense.
It makes zero sense.
Seattle makes 0 sense. That's the only reason why I don't really believe it.
About getting rid of Walker or Charbonnet to somebody else.
Walker's a free agent, but still, I just don't.
Send him to the Pats. Sorry.
Send him to the Pats.
You guys don't need him. Both of you guys don't need him, actually. All 3 of you guys don't need him.
I don't want him.
As I'm saying, all 3 of you guys don't need him. I'm talking about Danny, too. That guy has the GOAT.
I would like another running back besides JT. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. You guys have go get Marlon Mack.
RIP is Achilles, bro. That's like, what, 2020, 2019 year, whatever year
and,
it was. Marlon
in
Mack.
all seriousness, no. Oh my God, I can't say. You know what I'm trying to say.
Seriousness.
Yeah.
Got you.
I do like Danny's choice of the Cowboys. I think they need a little bit of DB help. I do like Rick's choice of the Eagles. Adoree Jackson is the most abysmal football player I ever watched in my life. I guess I got to watch McCourty twins grow up, but I feel bad for Rick every time I see Adoree Jackson on a wide receiver 1.
Like good for your team at one point.
No. I'm saying I'm saying I got to watch the McCory twins, so I didn't really have to deal with someone like a Dory Jackson on my team.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think the worst I had it was the AFC Championship game where JC Jackson got a PI called him twice and we still won the game, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Or that Malcolm Butler was a healthy scratch for the
Yeah, or in this,
Super Bowl.
yeah, that too. Anyway, you only mentioned it because it was Eagles, but anyway.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, that's about.
It's okay. You got 6 of those things. I can make one joke.
I got 7. I'm a Brady fan still, so I got 7.
Yeah.
I do like I do like Roger McCreary to the Chargers. Also, me and Rick both have it. I don't know if JMO thinks he stays or goes to the Chargers or goes somewhere else. I think Roger McCreary is one of the most underrated DBs in the league, period. And I think he could really help out another.
He was a
franchise or team.
He might be a potential like Hall of Famer. No, like I'm crazy. Am I crazy for saying
who?
Roger McCreary?
Or no, not no. Sorry. I was thinking their other DB. Sorry, my bad.
Hello?
My bad. No, I was talking about no. I was talking about Reek.
Isn't he still like young
Reek,
as hell?
Neither one of them are Hall of Famers right now.
Yeah, none of them. 0. No, there's no way.
If they were, Reek Wallen's been in the league since 2022 and has 1 Pro Bowl.
Yeah. Or Dory Jackson has a better chance of being a Hall of Famer.
I was thinking he was somebody else. I low key was tripping. I was low key tripping.
I put
look, the closest player that like you could have been thinking of as a Hall of Famer is L'Jarius Sneed. Because he's got the 2 Super Bowls, he's a pretty good corner. Like,
he got carried.
But even he's not a Hall of Famer. So you're just off the shit. I mean,
yeah, I'm off the shit. I was tripping. I was thinking somebody else.
Moving on, I really like Jair Alexander to the Colts.
I do too. I get it. He hasn't had a great year or really been.
And I typed it before you typed it.
I just don't think the Ravens sell.
Yeah.
That's why I kept him in Baltimore.
He also just signed with them this year, right? There's just no way they sign him and then sell him instantly, right?
But this is where I think they could use some help on
contract.
This is where I think they could use help on the D line, and it's like, oh, Quiddy Pay. There you go. Quiddy Pay.
There's no way you do Quiddy Pay for Jair Alexander.
Yeah, what? No.
Are we stupid?
You know,
I mean, we saw the trade you did in fantasy earlier, but holy hell.
What did I do in fantasy?
Lad McConkey for a pile of trash?
I'm like 1-5 in that league, bro. Like,
Lad McConkey. What a deal.
Hey, can we talk about how
oh, we can talk about the sleeper league because it's our okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't brought you up to speed on the fantasy league yet, but we'll show you.
Can we talk about how the 3 podcast hosts are all 5-1
and then JMO is 1-5?
Yeah, I mean, like what are we doing?
Just to keep you guys up to speed, me, Danny, and Rick pulled up the top 3 all at 5-1. Dill at 3-3, Diego at 3-3, shitter. Preston at 3-3, Wyatt at 2-4, Mav at 2-4, Pockets at 1-5, and JMO at 1-5. And earlier this week, probably shouldn't be showing this. This trade.
My starting wide receivers are Rashid Shaheed and Wan'Dale Robinson.
This trade happened. I want everyone to ask if this trade is even worth it in the slightest. For JMO. For JMO.
A couple things. 1, Lamar Jackson's back next week.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2,
Lad McConkey just had his first good game of the year last week.
Lad McConkey is the Chargers wide receiver 3 because Keenan Allen just doesn't seem to want to go away.
Might be the 4 with the way Will Dissly's. No, I'm joking. But like,
well, especially with like Quentin Johnson back.
Guys.
This isn't Dynasty, buddy.
Okay.
And then you got my trade in the middle where I just did a Xavier Worthy Quentin Johnson swap. To
be honest, I just kind of gave up on this team.
I don't know how.
I mean,
Derrick Henry forgot how to play football. Neither of my quarterbacks are any good. My only good player is Trey McBride.
True. You kind of got to hold him up for Derrick Henry. No one expected him to play this season. Like,
I did not expect Derrick Henry to.
I didn't expect that team to be that shit.
I didn't expect him to go 29 points, then 2, 10, 7, 9, and 14. Like,
you know what your team's missing, JMO?
A
player like CeeDee Lamb.
A player like anyone, actually, because holy shit, your team is ass.
Yeah, like
thanks for him, by the way. I'm excited to have CeeDee Lamb on my team.
Who do we trade? Who do we give? You got Mbuka, right?
Yeah, so
And Buka, ETN.
that was Alvin Kamara and CeeDee Lamb for Travis Etienne, Amari DiMercado, the week before he fumbled on the goal line.
DiMercado, who's hurt, by the
and
way.
then Buka.
I know he is. He wasn't hurt when I traded for him,
No, he
but
was
James
not.
Conner was.
Or Trey Benson was. That was right
you know
after
who-
the
Trey
Benson
Benson.
injury.
You know who?
Yeah,
You know who
Darnold,
was
he was the only
available?
running back left.
You know who was available? Rico Dowdle. You could have just predicted the future, bro. Come on.
Oh yes. If I could predict the
Kareem.
future, I'd be sipping on Margs on some nice beach right now.
I mean, pick up Tootin, bro. This guy is having an insane season. No, he's not. Never mind. Anyway,
Hey, you're chalked, but not because Derrick Henry is bad. You chalked your team with some of the moves you made.
It's fine.
But it's all good. It's all good.
Focusing on Dynasty, it's fine.
oh my god, Battle of the Titans this week, by the way. Holy shit.
Oh, I have to start Jawan Jennings this week in my.
Yo,
Round
Danny,
CDL
Danny,
league.
if you're listening, start your lineup, bro.
Rick, lock it in. Audric, you need to lock it in, Audric, immediately.
That's what I'm saying, Audric. You're so cool, Audric. I love you.
Yeah, I got a big match against Danny this week. But he's got to get Puka out of his lineup because I will not be adjusting that for him.
I'll text you.
Losing Puka in the around the CDL league's not great.
I'm gonna say a matchup this week. I wanna guesstimate of a score from you two.
Hello, what channel are they on?
I get
Sorry. Okay, I'm listening.
Patriots Titans. What's the score?
Patriots Titans.
What's-
Pats 31, Titans 10.
24-17 Titans. No, I'm trolling. 31-9 Patriots.
Did you say 24-10 Titans?
No, I said 31-10 Titans. Or Pats, sorry, my bad. I'm tripping.
Okay.
I need sleep. I need to go bed.
Indy, Los Angeles.
Indy, Los Angeles.
63-7 Chargers.
Yeah, good one. Your team's a super team.
What the
One
It's
of us
just
can go
Jonathan
play
Taylor.
DB. One of us can go play DB, and we would be just as good as our 15th string quarterback or corner that we're on.
It's just Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, so I don't know who wins that game, but honestly, I think the Chargers might win it because it's in LA. If I had to give you a score, 27-17 Chargers, or 27-21.
I'd go real score. I'd go probably 38-27 Chargers.
24. Did you say 24-17, Rick?
No, I said 27-21.
I'll go 24-17 Chargers. All right, Philly, Minnesota. At Minnesota. Jimmy go first, and I'll go, and Rick can go last since it's his team.
27-17 Eagles.
Wow. I think it's actually close. I think it goes down to a field goal. It feels like another voodoo game.
Their voodoo game.
It's Carson Wentz. 30-27 Minnesota. It's Carson Wentz. I don't know why. I feel voodoo. Sorry, Rick.
36-17 Vikings. I'm not even trolling.
Fuck. Okay. I felt bad for picking the Vikings, but never mind.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Until I see change, I've lost full faith in this Eagles team.
Yeah, you think they're going 4-13, man? Lock in.
Potential.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-13 is like kind of a joke, but at the same time, like I don't know what's going on. Kevin Patullo is putting on the worst offensive coordinator job I've ever seen. Jalen Hurts hasn't played great. I think he's been fine most games, but especially against the Giants, he was pretty bad. Can't run the ball. The corners, if Quignon's not out there, can't cover. I mean, Coop's good in the slot, but that other boundary spot's been terrible. I don't know. Would I be shocked if they come out and beat the Vikings? No, but yeah, I'm going 36-17 Vikings.
Heard.
Fair enough.
Probably game of the week. Tampa at Detroit.
Give me Detroit by 3. 27-24 game-winning field goal.
Give me Detroit 34-24.
Give me Tej Johnson 121 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. 28-17 Tampa.
All right.
Baker has his MVP game, even though it's only week 7. I like to be different, sorry.
No,
And
that's fair.
this Detroit team been giving up points this season. I mean, 27, 21, 30. Like, even in their wins, they're still like giving up hella points, you know?
Yeah.
30, 10, 24, and 30. So we'll see. Also, I loved watching Juju get his ass beat, just letting you guys know.
Oh, it was awesome. I loved it.
I know Rick did.
I can't stand that guy.
But anyway.
Any more games you got for us?
There's not really that many interesting games this week. Like,
Do the Niners play?
yes,
Might as well
sorry.
make a prediction for the Niners game.
Atlanta at San Francisco. This might actually be a really good game. Battle of the running backs. On prime time.
30-17 for Falcons.
I agree.
Really?
I think Bijan's just gonna shit on him again.
I think the Niners are going to get built. I mean, dude, they're so hurt, and with no Fred Warner, like, dude, that defense is awful. He's so important to their defense.
Give me 20. No. Yeah, let's go 31-20. Niners.
Okay, I guess we can talk about all the
I have
primetime
full
games.
faith.
We can talk about the primetime games. My bad. Los Angeles at Jacksonville and London.
Thank God that game's in London.
No Puka, by the way. No Puka.
Give me the Jags. Let's go 28-17.
28-24 Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence game-winning drive.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll go 24-13. Jacksonville. Got 2017. And in the last primetime game, we have Houston at Seattle. Seems like a shitter bowl.
Seattle by 1 million.
Yeah, Seattle.
31-14 for me.
You guys might hate this score.
52.
27-6 Seattle.
I like it.
I like it. Highest points or the Texans have gone this year is 44, and that was against a shitty Ravens team. So,
That was
yeah,
crazy how they just randomly pulled 44 out of their ass, by the way.
it looked like old CJ Stroud, and then he just went back to being. Oh, he had a bye week.
Yeah.
Never mind. He had a bye. Yeah. I mean, Miami at Cleveland, New Orleans at Chicago. There's just not anything interesting. Las Vegas at Kansas City, Carolina at New York, New York
I'm
at
also,
Denver.
like,
New York at Denver might
ignoring
be weird.
I'm ignoring that Baltimore game for Houston. Like, I'm not impressed by it.
Yeah, no, I'm not
because,
either. Like
no Cooper or no Lamar. Like, that's not a real football team.
that doesn't move me. Like, I'm like, wow, Houston are contenders now. They just beat up the Ravens. No, they just put belt now.
And then their other win is the Titans.
Like no, it doesn't work like that.
I need them to beat a real football team.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to end on World Series predictions.
Fuck it.
Sounds good to me.
Does anyone not have the Dodgers?
I think we
Or at
all have
least
the
I have-
Dodgers.
Yeah, I got the Dodgers.
I'll be different. Give me the Mariners.
What's the score?
Yeah.
All right, good talk. Easily watching the
Looking.
game.
No, I'm not. It's 2-1 Blue Jays. Actually,
Is
give
that
me
going back
whoever
to
comes out of
Toronto?
the AL. Yeah, it goes back to Toronto after
Yeah.
today. Give me whoever comes out of the AL, bro.
I would love for that to be the case. That's not happening in my opinion.
That
Dodgers are going to
the Dodgers.
4-0 whoever comes out of the AL.
I fear the Dodgers pitching has a below a 2 ERA combined. So give me the Dodgers. 4-1. I think whoever the AL team is wins one at home. I think they have hope going back on the road, and then the Dodgers just win at home instead of winning in New York this year. Does that sound cool?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I think if the Dodgers are gonna win this year, at least let them win at home. It's always nice seeing the team win at home.
Yeah, it is.
Like no matter unless like your least favorite team ever, like the Yankees or the Mets. It's just a feeling.
Dodgers are
A
up there for
feeling.
me. I wouldn't mind if they had to celebrate on the road.
I don't know. I think it does hold like a little value to the Dodgers because they have Mookie. Like not like oh my god, I love this team so much, but it's nice seeing someone like Mookie win.
Yeah.
Nah, like I'm happy for Mookie, but like, I mean, Freddie could go fuck himself.
My bad, Freddie. What about
Dude, he's
Kike? What about Kike?
He's cool. I mean, he didn't do much in the Philly series, so he's alright.
He hit a
Freddie
home
didn't
run.
either, but Freddie, no, he didn't. Teoscar did.
Oh, you hate Teoscar.
Kike, he had like a RBI double, but
And the game was over by then.
But yeah,
I
Freddie
think
has terrorized my team for so long being a Brave, and I also just like hate the Dodgers because my team has to go through them every year.
yeah.
So
We got a little bit of time. Do you think if the Dodgers win this year, they finally cap the salary? Do you think we finally
they can't do it
or like what's the
until-
thing that everyone's talking? Am I right? Is that what am I right?
They can't do it
Yeah,
until
like, you're talking-
2027.
Yeah, that's what I
Talking about
mean.
the salary cap, they can't
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
until the new CBA in 2027.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think they finally do it if the Dodgers win again?
I think the league is going to want to do it. I don't think the players are going to want it. I think there's a very real chance we get a player strike.
Okay, hear me out. Tarek Skubal right now, this declined an offer for the Tigers. Would you really want to see Tarek Skubal on that Dodgers team?
No,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
but like that's what's going to happen.
It's going to
Tarek-
happen.
Tarek Skubal's going to go to the Dodgers. Paul Skeens is going to go to the Yankees, and we're both going to be miserable.
We're
Like,
all four of us are going to be miserable.
Yeah.
I mean, see,
Danny has to
thing
play
is,
the
though, is,
Dodgers. You have
like,
to play the Dodgers. We have to play Yankees and the Dodgers.
Like, we can't really like complain too much because our teams are also big spenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I know you guys aren't top 10 anymore, but
I think we are top
that's
10.
because of the I think getting rid of Devers got you out of top 10.
Fuck that guy.
It did.
But I mean, in my opinion, you guys are still a top 10 spending team, just because.
Yeah, just wait until the offseason or wait until the offseason.
Yeah, like you'll be top 10 again next year. Like, you just shipped off a $40 million contract, and that's why you're not top 10.
We'll be all right, I think.
So, yeah, I don't
want to live in a world where I'm a baseball player and the pitching I'm going against in a 4-game series is Shohei Ohtani, Yamamoto, a healthy Tyler Glasnow, and then the 4th starter is Tarek Skubal.
Don't forget about Blake Snell.
Blake Snell, who's throwing a 1.2 ERA right now. Like,
no thanks.
Actually, I think
they still have.
I don't know.
They still have Shohei Ohtani.
I just said that.
Mookie Betts. I know. I'm saying like
I do think, however, if the Dodgers win this year, I think I can see Blake Snell just calling it there. Blake Snell, maybe Mookie. Like there's a world. He's still playing really good ball, so I don't think he's gonna do it. But Mookie, maybe Freddie, like some of these guys could just end their lives as a Dodger. But
So
um,
I don't hate the no salary cap in baseball. I think the bigger issue is not the teams that are spending a ton. It's the teams that are spending nothing, right?
shout out the
If
A's.
Tariq Skubal ends up on the Dodgers, it is not his fault. It is not the salary cap's fault. It is not the Dodgers' fault.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
agree.
Dodgers' fault for offering him a 4-year deal under $100 million.
Yeah, I think he could get like
Like,
13, like plus that 13 with like I don't know 280
Yeah.
yeah,
or
well, I
more
mean,
or more.
third,
Like
he won't get
13's
a
a lot.
13.
Yeah.
He won't get a
Pitchers don't get
13-year
those long
deal.
deals.
Pitchers don't get that.
7.
But he's gonna get even a 4-year deal, dude. That's got to be in the $250 million range for
For
Shout
a
out.
pitcher like that.
I will shout out. Why can't I think of our GM? Why is it blanking me? Help me out here.
Nope.
Breslow. Shout out Breslow for getting
This extension for Crochet.
$180 million.
It feels like a steal.
It is a steal.
Now we gotta
Very much a steal.
Now we got the big guns in the offseason, and then we're chilling.
Please.
But yeah.
Please. But
Yeah,
Big news for
think it's
Phillies fans.
more
Castellanos is a
last-
free agent.
What did we just release him?
No, but you're going to.
Yeah. I mean, that was expected. As for some of the other Phillies news that's come out since kind of we just had our end of season press conference. Obviously Topper is going to stay. The hitting coach is going to stay, Kevin Long, and after I don't hate that he stays. Look, it's hard to fire a coach or a hitting coach after having the batting champ, the home run king, the RBI leader, like
Yeah.
you were top 5 in the league in batting average. You were top 5 in home runs. That's tough to get rid of the hitting coach.
Yeah.
I am happy that they are opening a bench coach role to kind of hire a secondary opinion almost. And I'm curious to see if we go the young manager route where this is like the next kind of replacement type of thing. Kind of the replacement in the waiting for Topper to start slow in 2025 or 2026. Or if we go the veteran, someone who's won a World Series, someone who is more of an established type of guy that just doesn't find a manager role, and that's the candidate they go after. So I'm curious what they do with that. And then, yeah, I mean, just hope that not too many of the free agents leave, I guess.
Yep. All you can hope for. There's one big one that you don't want to leave, but
Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I prefer to keep Ranger than Schwarber.
I was thinking Ranger over Schwarber.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't want to get rid of Ranger. Your pitching staff is way too hard to get rid of Ranger.
He's just too valuable. I think
Yeah,
he's
he
just
is
way too
also very
to get
valuable.
rid of.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be the most upset if we lost him, just because we have Luzardo, we have Sanchez, we have Nola for next year, Nola should be better and be an okay 3. And then
I'd assume Painter probably comes up.
Painter probably comes up, and then you sign someone.
I think you're in our shoes this year, Rick.
Kind of just sign back end rotation guys.
I think you're in our shoes this year. Just hoping these players get called up. Like we were praying half the season for Roman to get called up, and then he finally got called up.
I was begging, and he finally didn't. Look what happened. The team actually started winning baseball
We
games.
remember we brought down.
I want nothing more than Aiden Miller to get called up and be my starting baseman.
Remember how
That's
long
what
we
we
talked
started
about
this year.
Abraham Toro, and then we finally got Roman.
Then we finally brought up Sella. Well, I guess we brought up Sella before.
Yeah.
Roman being the last one of the big 3 up was not on my bingo card this year, by the way.
We did need a second baseman until we found out about Romy Gonzalez.
They knew about him last year. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't
he
know.
hit lefties well last year. I don't know what the problem was.
All good.
But yeah, that's gonna It's gonna do it for us here, unless you guys got anything else.
No, I don't got anything else.
I'm fiending for a certain game. I should be
For a
fiending
game.
for.
All right, guys.
I'm already on it.
Double episode this week. Hopefully we have Danny back next week when we record. We appreciate you guys coming in and chat, hanging out. We appreciate your guys' support. Didn't you want to do something with Discord?
Oh yeah.
before we,
I can't really plug our Discord, but if you guys want it, DM our Twitter account.
We can tweet it out.
Yeah,
we can tweet it out.
I don't think tweeting out would be good, but we'll figure it out.
Everyone except Diego's welcome.
Yeah.
Diego is most welcome.
No,
we appreciate you guys hanging out with us, chilling with us, vibing with us. We're just dudes who love talking ball, and like we love this stuff.
Yeah.
Man. Like we're gonna keep bringing videos out for you guys,
even if they're 21 days late.
Even if they're 21 days late, like we're gonna find stuff. We're gonna figure stuff out. Like we appreciate you guys more than we can say. Like this is awesome.
Yep.
We'll be seeing you guys. See you next week.
Peace out, guys.
Hopefully.